With the season reaching the halfway point, the race for a USL2 playoff spot could not be any tighter. Arsenal are tied with FC Tucson in third, but a win here tonight and a loss by AMSG would put Arsenal in a playoff position for the very first time in their history. Hello everybody, I am Joshua Buttrick, and welcome to this pregame coverage of Arizona Arsenal soccer as they play host to Redlands FC. This pregame coverage is sponsored by Premier Design Group, the official kit sponsor of your Arizona Arsenal SC. Premier Design Group provides their clients with integrated development solutions that they can rely on. Premier Design Group, efficient, quality, responsive. The Desert Gunners returned home on June 12th to face Capo FC for the second and final time this year. The game was a physical game with a total of 9 yellow cards being handed out, 6 of them to Arsenal. Arsenal opened the scoring. Michael Huss tallied in the 24th minute after a perfectly delivered back post cross from Lucas White led to the first of 2 goals. The second goal came in the 84th minute when Joshua Martinez, who is starting today, placed a perfect ball to the head of Owen Jowett, who scored his 4th goal of the season, tying Connor Matino for the team's leading goal scorer. This game also saw the first clean sheet for Donovan Partizan this season. This clean sheet is the second one for Arsenal in the year, breaking the record for the team of only 1 clean sheet last year. It also broke the team record for most home wins in a season and most total wins in a season. Being an expansion team is really fun, isn't it? Redlands traveled to Arizona for the first time this year. They came to Arizona on June 15th to play FC Tucson for the second time this year. They lost 5-1, with a lone goal coming from Daniel Kibrom in the 83rd minute. Redlands' current leading goal scorer is Luka Lukic, who had 6 goals in as many appearances. He did not make the game day roster in Tucson. It's the only game he hadn't played this year, and they need him desperately. The second biggest threat for Redlands is Omar Yeha, someone who played at Arizona Athletic Grounds before and tallied 3 goals in 7 games this year. He's going to be a major threat for Redlands today. Arsenal and Redlands have had tightly contested games in their short history against each other. Last year, the teams faced each other 3 times. Redlands won 2 of those games by 1 goal each, and the third game resulted in a draw. Last time Redlands traveled to Arizona Athletic Grounds, it resulted in a 2-1 victory, the only goal scored by Owen Jowett in the 86th minute. Today will be the first USL2 home game for Arsenal on Field 10, and will be the home for Arsenal soccer in the near future, as the Costa Rican national team prepares for the Copa America here at Arizona Athletic Grounds. However, this will not be Arsenal's first time on a turf, as they have a few away games this season on that type of surface. Either way, it should be a fantastic game. This has been the Arizona Arsenal pregame show presented by Premier Design Group. I'm Joshua Buttrick. Thanks for watching. Oh boy, apologies for the delay. We are experiencing a little bit of just having to improvise on everything today. I actually was also doing and the camera stopped. Huh. Well, I guess that's just how the cookie crumbles at this point. Ortiz is going to pass this back to Blaze Carter. He's wearing number 27 today rather than his usual, than the number he wore previously, number 32. It's going to be Carter Boucher on the wing. He's going to try and pass it to Kamara, but it's going to be taken away. Now here come Redlands on the other way. Yeah, we will try and get that fixed as soon as possible, but right now it's just everything's just a tad bit chaotic. We've been moved to this field relatively last minute due to the fact that the Costa Rica national team is coming over to train for the Copa America, and well, the higher ups underestimated the power of the Arizona sun. As that ball's going to go out of play, it's an Arsenal throw. And it looks like, yes, we're finally back. We're back live. Decent amount of support coming tonight for both sides today. Redlands, one of the most supported teams in the Southwest Division. They're, in fact, the team that actually participated in the US Open Cup this previous season. They did not make it out of their first round tie, as you would expect, considering they are technically the lowest on the pyramid besides the amateurs. But they were unlucky enough to draw a higher seed in their first round matchup. It was, I believe, the USL1 side, and there's a much bigger gap between USL2 and USL1 than people might realize, as this free kick is going to be taken by Redlands Kovac. Back around to Rodriguez. Put in, but it's going to be caught. But Redlands will be caught offside. It is a free kick to the Desert Gunners. I don't know if you can actually see that from your screens, and now you can't. There's a fire going on just behind one of those buildings, as I don't believe that will cause any sort of effect on this game today, but it is a little bit of a scary sight, especially considering how close that is to a bunch of factories. And here come... Apologies, we just had a little bit of a switch in positions here, as Cristiano Ortiz will be playing that towards Serrano. Serrano will find Hardy. Hardy's going to try and find... Looks like that's Jacob Fitzgerald. It is Jacob Fitzgerald. We had a little bit of a mix-up on who was actually sitting this game today. I believed at first it was going to be Fitzgerald that was sitting, in fact, as Shamara plays it to Martinez, who's going to earn the start after last week's assist. He's able to play the ball there. It's going to be a goal kick. Goal kick to be taken by George Flores. It's a very nice day in comparison to what we were used to seeing at this time of year. The high was about 101 degrees. The high was, I believe, 104 today, which is about the temperature that we had during Saturday's epic UPSL semifinal matchup. As here comes Redlands. It is going to be Rodriguez, who's going to try and kick this up to his right winger, and it is not going to find him. It's Arsenal ball now. Christian Ortiz on the Redlands left wing. Looking for Fitzgerald and finds him. Fitzgerald passes it back to Ortiz. Ortiz has Hardy, and he's going to find him there. Hardy to Boucher from Regis University, not CSU Pueblo, as I mistakenly called him last week. Ball's going to be played back here. It's a push in the back, says the referee. It's going to be a free kick. Ball's going to be played up. It looks like it's going to be to Schaefer. Schaefer looking to cross this ball in. Instead, he's going to play it back to Martinez. Martinez, now he's going to try and get it in. It's a good header from the number 24, Portis. Still on the feet of Redlands, and they can finally get that back out. Boucher is going to try and take a touch there, but it's a little too hard, but he still managed to keep that ball. Ball's going to be played back to Blaze Hardy. There's a lot of communication on the field. It's a very loud sort of atmosphere down at field level. And that's what the good teams can do. They need to be able to learn how to communicate with each other. And Redlands, they're a very much experienced team. They played in the USL playoffs last year. Granted, they didn't win it, but it is a very difficult road to win the USL2 championship. Feat that Ballard were lucky enough to achieve last season. Christian Ortiz. Lucas White. Fitzgerald. Crossed in. Just a little too high. And that's going to be a goal kick. The wind is blowing the smoke of the fire towards us a tad bit. It is going in our direction, but it's going a little towards the north. Don't know if the smell I smell is of actual smoke or if I need to call my doctor or 911 immediately. But right now it's a goal kick for Redlands. They'll be taken short. It is the first Arsenal home game of a couple this season for all squads that will be played on a turf surface. The next game, it's a to be decided location here. We might be playing on field 10 again. We might be playing on field 11. Right now, we're on 10. We're scheduled to be on 10 next game, but obviously things will change. Obviously things can change in a heartbeat. But right now, it is Arsenal ball. Boucher is on it, looking for Serrano, who will play it back to Ortiz. Ortiz, one of the main cogs of the defensive part of starting the attack. Serrano looks for White. Still going to be in play. Will not be in play any longer. It's Redlands ball. There's a fly on my water jug. We had a little bit of technical difficulties at the start of this. At the start, we weren't able to actually access the scoreboard on our field, so we had to use the scoreboard on the main field. So you could see the time. It says there we're at 11:38, and it's very much it's about a second off from what our stream says. So either way, it's a chance here for Arsenal, but it's floundered. It's a good set of defense from good bit of defense from Redlands. It's going to be a goal kick. Redlands, this is their second game in Arizona in this 2-game Arizona road trip. Their last game was at Keno North Sports Complex. It was a 5-1 defeat at the hands of FC Tucson. They're looking to right the wrongs of that today in a much smaller sort of atmosphere. It almost feels like those old rec games but those old club games that a lot of these kids probably played in back when they were younger. We're close to capacity in the little 300 seats setup that we have been lucky enough to have due to the last minute changes that we've had to deal with in the last couple of weeks or
course, Arizona Athletic Grounds want to be a good host to a national team that features a decent amount of talent, especially a Keylor Navas, who is making his final appearance for country, not just for country, but also in his career. He will be retiring at the end of the season, or the end of this campaign, rather. Blaze Hardy, good defense, and good to keep this away from the Redlands players, and it's going to go back to Carter Boucher. Boucher is left unpressed here. He's going to play it back. And now it's going to be played up. Martino on that end could not be found. And Arsenal will regain possession here and try to start another attack. It's Serrano. Fitzgerald now finds Ortiz. And Ortiz is one-on-one with the defender, and he beats him. Cross coming in, good play from Redlands to keep it out of the penalty area and cleared. Blaze Hardy will try and get that ball back. He will be unsuccessful, and it will eventually get back to Arsenal. Jacob Fitzgerald, he's going to look and find Lucas White. Lucas White trying to look for Christian Ortiz, can't find him, and it's going to be cleared out. And the ref will call a foul. There's a little bit of contact there. It was enough to interfere with the possible attack for Redlands, and it's going to be a free kick. And that smoke is starting to engulf the sky just southeast of us. My assumption is that fire crews will handle that sooner rather than later if they haven't already. And now Redlands on the ball. It's going to be played to Kovac, who could not get a pass with any sort of accuracy. And now here come Arsenal. It is going to be Michael Huss. Huss will look for Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald takes a slightly hard touch and loses the ball. Now it's going to be played back the other way. It's going to end up on the Arsenal bench. It's out for a throw, which will be put on the foot of Carter Boucher. Boucher will find Hardy. And now it's Carter Boucher. It's going to be Martinez. Still Martinez. Now it's going to be at the foot of Lucas White. Solid defense from Redlands. It's going to force a ball out of play. It's going to be an Arsenal throw. Ball's going to be kicked back out. It should be a pretty good chance for Arsenal. We'll need to take advantage of it here. There are a couple of recreational games that are going on in the field just across the field from us. We might get a couple extra spectators after those games are done. But as of right now, it is just a little bit below capacity. Majority Arsenal support here. A lot of friends and family coming for this Monday night matchup. And now it's Serrano. Serrano's going to look for Kamara. Couldn't find him. It ends up in one of the goals on the other field. And there will be a throw. Possibility for a run attack, especially if the ball can be front and find Elgersman. Signed here as a left back, but he's been playing almost like a swing sort of guy who's been playing on both ends of the ball, both sides of the field rather, as Kamara will just clear this one out. It wasn't the greatest clearance in the world. It's out for a throw. Throw will be, looks like it's actually Arsenal's here. Man, must have been a deflection off of the Redlands player. Redlands will get the ball back, however, on the foot of Hiram. Now the ball will be switched around. Decent shot there, just a little bit too high for Ethan Kovac. He's wearing the captain's armband today. And new ball will be needed here as that ball ends up on the main field, which we will be back on that field in about 2 weeks' time after the Costa Rica training sessions, like the prep for Costa Rica's training sessions and the training sections thereon are finished. It is a good play by Christian Ortiz, and now it's going to be a play to Schaefer, but it's not offside. Ball's going to be played up. A good header from Hardy. And the ball's cleared out for now. It's still on the foot of Redlands, but no longer. It is a decent opportunity now for Lucas White. He has no one in front of him. And he's going to cross that in. It was an attempted ball for Michael Huss, but it's going to be out of play. Or is it? No, it is still in play. It barely stayed in play, and Redlands will get that ball right back. Kamara nearly took out one of the Redlands players with a 2-foot. He probably is glad he missed, and that ball's going to go out of play for a Redlands throw. But Hardy couldn't keep the ball at his feet now, and it's a chance for Redlands. It's their captain, Kovac. He's going to play it back. He's going to play it back now. Wasn't anything in there, according to him. And now it's going to be a long shot. Partisan, good hands there from the number 43. But not the greatest throw. But it will not be eventful for the time being. Christian Ortiz will keep it at his feet. And now he's going to play towards the middle. A little bit of roughhousing, and it's going to be a foul. And Christian Ortiz will take the free kick, and the attack can continue. Ortiz to Fitzgerald. It's actually Martino who's off to start this game. He was not in the starting lineup today. He was replaced by Martinez. Everything else has stayed the same, and it's Michael Huss who's going to be caught offside. That's been a struggle for Arsenal. They just have not been able to time runs as well as they would like. They've been caught offside a decent amount, and there's another one there. And with an experienced team like Redlands, you've got to be on your A game when it comes to the offside trap.
What is it?
George Flores, who will finally kick this ball up. He's going to find Kovac. And now could be a decent chance for Redlands here. Shot is up, and it's just wide. Looked like the shot was taken by, looks like, I believe it may have been Edward Castro. No, that was actually, yes, it was Edward Castro who took that shot there. It's going to be a goal kick. It's going to actually be played by Hardy, who plays it to Partizan. And now it's going to be a chance here for Gunners. It's Kamara again. Kamara, heavy defense from Redlands, and the referee will call the foul. Ball's going to be, there's a ball that was kicked out here, and it will be replaced. That shot is going to end up on field 20, as that ball was skied well over the bar. A little bit of excitement there. A little bit of a rush of blood to the head. And it's going to be a goal kick for Redlands, which will be played short. It's going to be Kovac. It's going to be Elgersma. Elgersma will play this back to Seja. Played around again. Kovac waving for the ball here. He is wide open by a country mile, but he's not been found. It will stay on the right wing. Kovac is open if they want him. The cross will come in now, and it's going to be to nobody here, but they got to watch out for the captain, and that looked like a handball. It is. Free kick in a good spot for Redlands here off the handball from Fitzgerald. Now the question is, will they try and take a shot here, or will it be more of a cross? If it's off of a right foot, I was today years old when I found out that referees actually have mics to communicate with each other. Gosh, I feel so educated. Anyway, it's going to be Ethan Kovac to take this free kick. It's going to be a two-man wall here. And most of the players are in the penalty area. All of the Arsenal players, in fact, besides the two in the wall, are in the penalty box here. There's a couple of Redlands players out. It will be a crossed in. The header is going to be over the wall on the other side, and it's going to be a goal kick. It was an attempt by Redlands. Did not come particularly close here, but it was a effort that was foiled. It's going to be, looks like it's white. Now, a decent chance here. Fitzgerald crosses that in. It's going to go straight up, not straight up in the air, but cleared out. And now a chance for Redlands to counter. Much to the delight of the Redlands supporters, it's a good tackle by Christian Ortiz to stop a counter. Throw in for Redlands. Ball will be cleared out to an onside Michael Huss, who is there. Michael Huss, saved by Flores. Saved by Flores with the right foot. It was a fantastic chance for Michael Huss to get his second on the year. And now a chance for Redlands to counter amongst the chaos. It is Elgersma. Can't quite get the ball here. It's Christian Ortiz who will play it to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald will play this up. And a little bit of pushing and shoving there. It's going to be a foul. It's another free kick. And there might be a referee's going to be calling for calm here. I don't think a card's coming out. There was a little bit of pushing and shoving. And it was deemed by the referee to be an infraction on Redlands. And what is check. I have my keys in there, so. Anyway, Christian Ortiz will keep that ball in, and a possibility for a cross here. It will be taken by Fitzgerald, and it's well too high, but it's still in play. Not anymore. Kamara could not get ahead to it. It was just a tad bit too high, and it will be a goal kick. Flores will play this one short. Ball's going to be played on the right wing now, played back towards the middle. Elgersma on the left is open, but it will be played back to the defense, and it will eventually find Elgersma. Elgersma, opportunity to cross here. Instead, he's going to pass that up, and now Elgersma, he's going to keep it in. Now it's going to be crossed in. Could not find a Redlands head, or an Arsenal head for that matter, and will stay with Redlands. Ball's going to be played back here. And now anticipate a shot here. And especially with that missed tackle here, Blaze Hardy plays good defense. Didn't really touch him there. That was just more of forcing the issue, forcing him to go one direction that he wasn't comfortable with. Now it's the captain for Redlands. Playing really feisty, keeps it at his feet. It's still at his feet. It's Kovac now, and the shot is in. But the flag is up. The flag is up. It is offside. It was fantastic play from the captain Kovac.
Yeah, that was good.
It looks like we will be having our first water break here in the expected 30th minute. No goals to speak of as of now. It was a very Arsenal should consider themselves very lucky that they weren't a goal down. It was just a little bit too early from this Redlands striker. He was caught offside. It was a shot that Partizan could not beat or could not stop. No matter, and honestly, a shot that most goalkeepers in the world wouldn't be able to stop. A ball in the 6-yard box here, and now we will take our first water break. The score still 0-0 between these two Southwest Division sides. The 2-minute break has ended here. It's a slightly longer one than what was originally wanted here, and now it's most likely going to be added on. We'll at least have 2 minutes of added time, most likely more. Played out to Blaze Hardy. I'm just going to pass that to Lucas White. Now Kamara, ball is going to be put out of play here, went off his head, and it's going to be thrown for Redlands. Serrano now tried to get that up. It's going to be Lucas White. White finds Kamara. Kamara finds White again. A little bit of pushing and shoving here. Heavy touch here, but it will still find Arsenal's feet. It's going to be Christian Ortiz here. He might look to cross this ball in. Now he's going to go around here. There's a chance for a shot here if he wants it, but it's a good play on defense from Redlands. Kovac, I believe he may have pulled something there. But it will still be Arsenal ball here on the drop. No foul was given. And that hit the ref, and we will have to go again. Second straight drop ball. The over-under on the... And Serrano. Plays up to Kamara. Kamara beats a man. Now crosses it in to Michael Haas, but it's going to be deflected by a Redlands player. Now going to be barely cleared out. It's just outside the penalty area. And now it will be officially... No, it's going to stay in here. I believe a Redlands player deflected it, hence why Redlands decided to pursue it. It's going to be Lucas White now. Now it is Schaefer. Still options here for Arsenal if they can get that ball right back, but now the chance is officially gone. Ball's going to be played to the right wing, but now the ball's out of play. I thought for a second it was an offside call, but no, he's in fact just out of play. Fitzgerald now on the wing, plays it back to Hardy. Martinez. Boucher. Long ball attempted from Michael Haas, will not be found. Is Andrew up at the box now? Uh-oh. Ball will be lost now, and it's going to be back to Arsenal. It's Lucas White. White finds Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald still on it here, but not for long. But it still will be their ball here on this throw-in. Fitzgerald now plays it back to Hardy. Now a chance here for Lucas White. Looking for Huss. Huss goes down. No call. No foul given. Now it's going to be played up. Hardy, not the greatest touch in the world, but he's able to get it away from Kovac, and Fitzgerald will be back on the ball. He will find Ortiz. Ortiz back to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald now finds White, and now back to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald tries to get that in to Martinez, but Martinez unable to get a touch on it, and it will be a nice save there by Flores. 38 minutes have passed. That ball's going to go to El Grisma, but a good header by Ortiz. Decent header. Again here, Redlands will keep it on their feet. And the foul will be committed by Jacob Fitzgerald's free kick. Elgersma. Still Elgersma. But it's back to Arsenal. Long ball here to Michael Huss, who still has the ball at his feet. And that was I believe that was a shot attempt here, trying to catch Flores off guard. Now it's Kovac. Just barely keeps it in. And now a long run by Kovac, but it's going to be forced back to forced off his feet and back to Ortiz. And Ortiz now. Some high pressing now from Redlands, surrounding the person on the ball. That's going to be Boucher. Still Boucher. Ortiz. A little bit of a switch here. Serrano is actually playing that right back position that Ortiz was playing. They might switch back soon, but as of now, it's still at the feet of Arsenal, so a switch might not be deemed necessary at the moment. But Ortiz is playing in that center back position. And we'll play it back to Hardy. Now the switch can happen. It's going to play it up to Lucas White. Not very many options, so we'll pass it back to Serrano. Serrano, Ortiz on his right, who will find him. Now, Gerald, White again. Ortiz, White, Hardy. Long ball to Kamara. Can't be found, but it will be an Arsenal throw. Ball's going to be played by Redlands now. Still a chance here. It's going to be Eldersma. Redlands have a decent chance of shooting now. Still on the ball. Still Redlands. There's only one man back for Redlands. They are committed to trying to get that goal. Kovac. Ball's deflected, and now Arsenal will get that ball back. Ball's played a little bit slowly by Ortiz back to Tarzan, but it will still be at the foot of Arsenal. Ortiz now. Not the greatest bit of communication in the world. Didn't know who that was to. It looked like it was to Ortiz, but Ortiz didn't know. Elgersma is open on the wing. Now this is a great chance now for Redlands, but that chance has been thwarted. Fitzgerald calling for the ball here. Instead, it's going to find Ortiz. Fitzgerald's still on the wing here, and now he will get the ball. Back to Ortiz. No pressure on him here. He's going to pass that to Joshua Martinez. We're near halftime here. It's still a 0-0 scoreline here. That could soon change here. We're at least guaranteed 2 minutes of added time. And it looks like we will be getting 2 minutes of added time. There hasn't been much stoppage in play, and the water break lasted about 2 minutes, so we will be having we will be having 2 minutes of additional time. That 2-minute water break being the lone break in the action. It's been fast and furious, but no goals here to add some stoppage time here. And now Ortiz will get the ball. 1 minute left in the 45. Now it's going to be Lucas White. Serrano. Ortiz is open. He will be found. Still Ortiz here. Good pass back to Fitzgerald. Now Hardy. Long ball should be expected from Serrano, actually, but no, it's going to be played back to Boucher. Boucher looking for Kamara and finds him. Kamara being pressured. Passes it back to Boucher. Boucher finds White, and now it's back to Boucher again. And a little bit of back and forth, and Redlands have been playing mouse chase for the last minute or so, and that mouse chase is about to end, or is it? No, Kamara is going to keep that in. The cross comes in now. There's a couple of Arsenal players in the box. It's Michael Haas, and the number 20 kicks the ball a little too high, and it ends up on field 20, as that is the last bit of play of normal time. We will have 2 minutes of added time. And traffic will be played now. Yep, 2 minutes of added time. First. Flores will take a little bit of time to get that ball up as the players on both sides are in position. All of them clumping up towards the bench here. I don't see anybody towards the left wing. And we'll find a Redlands player for now. The deflection by Kamara wins him the ball for now. And the referee calls a foul on Redlands. It's a free kick for the Gunners, which will be played short. And now Arsenal will spread the field out. Blaze Hardy looks for Christian Ortiz and finds him. Ortiz, still Ortiz. Now he's going to use his pace. Now he's going to stop and turn back. Pass it to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald looking to find an opening here, and he does. It's Joshua Martinez. Martinez shoots, and that is wide. Well wide there. That may have been the best chance Arsenal have had so far. And it will be a Redlands goal kick as the 47th minute fastly approaches. About 20 seconds or less left in additional time now. And as the halftime whistle has been blown. It is halftime here in the desert. It's a 0-0 scoreline that has left zero separation between these two squads. We reached the end of the first half. The score here, Arizona Arc.
It's about 50% of his phone battery.
We are back. It's just barely start. We're about to start the second half of action here. Scoreline still 0-0, and it's been a tightly contested matchup here. Do not know about any subs as of now. We will be updated of them as we go on. I believe we did not have any subs so far. It's been a fairly closely contested contest, and we are underway. We have officially started the second half. It's been a tightly contested contest. No goals, but we've had plenty of opportunities for goals. And right now it will be Arsenal on the ball for the time being, but heavily contested by Redlands, and Redlands will get that ball back. Now opportunities here for Kovac, who's going to play that back, and Arsenal will win the ball here. Last matchup in the USL was a victory 2-0 between themselves and Capo, and that's going to be a foul here committed by Kamara, and it's going to be a free kick for Redlands. Redlands back on the ball here. Elgersma stops and now looking to pass this back, and does successfully. It's going to find Seha. Seha finds Kibum, now an opportunity to cross here. The cross isn't fantastic, though. It's going to be easily collected by Parizan. Another attack has been foiled. If you just joined us from the NBA Finals, welcome. The Boston Celtics have just finished off the Dallas Mavericks. It was a blowout score, as we won't have to worry about dealing with basketball for the time being. Focus will purely be on the sports of baseball and soccer in this country after the Panthers will inevitably win Game 5. You heard it here first. Yeah, they lost 8-1, but anyway, it's a good punch by Flores. He's going to have to kick that out as the ball was outside his box, and it will go out of play. It's good play from the Redlands keeper. I feel so bad for any poor soul that is a tad bit colorblind, as that orange color is similar for someone who has struggles with color to that orange cover. Considering the gloves, it's pretty obvious. It's a free kick to. It's going to be a free kick to Redlands. It's a miss point from the referee. Does right his own wrong, and it will be a free kick to the California side. So this Redlands team, it's been a tad bit of a struggle so far this season. It's been a lot more competitive. They are the reigning Southwest Division champions. And in fact, they've won it for the last 2 years, but an increased amount of competition with all these teams has made it to where it has been the increased amount of competition has made it to where it's been a very tight race for not only playoff spots, but a potential U.S. Open spot. The top team in this division qualifies for the U.S. Open Cup, and it would be a great honor for any side, especially a side like Arsenal, have only been in the league for 2 years, to compete in that U.S. Open Cup. But the focus is not on that right now. The focus right now is this game, which has been tightly contested, and it's another chance for Kovalik, who's going to pass that out to Mason Ward. Ward, it's a good play by Boucher and a good header by Hardy, but it's still not out of the Arsenal penalty area. And Kovac still in play here, and it is still in play. It's an advantage call now, as Fitzgerald, he's got 2 men. He will look for one of them, and that one is Michael Huss. Michael Huss has Schaefer in the box. Schaefer is not found. It's good defense from Redlands. It's a corner. 5 minutes of action so far. Nothing on the score sheet still. That could change with this corner. As did the flag just break? No, it just fell over. Okay. It's not stuck to the ground, that flag, so there's a chance for that to be put out, and that's going to be a foul on Arsenal. It was Christian Ortiz who committed it, or no, and it will be a free kick. The Redlands support begging for a quick attack, but the referee will hold for now. No subs on as of yet. Refs just had to reset themselves after the foul. It will be Redlands' ball. And it's going to be another long looping ball. We've been seeing a decent amount of these today. Redlands will look to put this on, and now it's going to be Mason Ward. He's going to look to try and cross this in. It's going to be headed in, still in Arsenal's box despite the attempted clearance, and now Ortiz will have the ball, and that speed of his is going to come to good use, and it's a possible counterattack. Kovac charging in, and that might be a card. Yes, it is. It's the first booking of the day. It's going to be Ethan Kovac. Will be a free kick here. It's going to be taken by Martinez. Blaise Hardy looking to put that in. That's a ball that's well too high. Goalkeeper will play it. And now it's going to be Redlands on the ball now. Mason Ward. It's going to be played back. Still going to be played around here. Now it's still options for Redlands. And it's a good play by Ortiz. And now, good chance at a counter here. He's going to stay up here. No foul called either way. He's got a chance here, but it isn't hit with much accuracy. It's going to be another chance. It's going to be a chance now for a Redlands counter of their own. Miscommunication there ends the possible counter. Boucher, Fitzgerald, Kamara, Serrano, Fitzgerald, Hardy. He's going to come up now a little bit and find Ortiz. Ortiz to Fitzgerald, and Fitzgerald looking for a ball to the right. It's going to be on Redlands' feet, and it's going to be saved by Flores. Now it's a chance here for a Redlands counter, but it wasn't the greatest pass in the world. It's going to be to Blaise Hardy. That's been the story of this game for both sides. They've been close, but they just have not been close enough for a breakthrough. But considering how close everyone's been, a breakthrough might be inevitable, and it could come here. Chances here for Arsenal. It's going to be Schaefer, the last guy to possibly get a touch here for Arsenal. It's going to go out of play. Goal kick. For those who follow us on Instagram and X, we are doing a Texas Roadhouse fundraiser as of now. It started at 3 o'clock. It is going till 10. So if you have time on your schedule here, there's at least an hour or two left. You don't have to dine in. It could be a to-go order, as looks like might be a substitution here. Either way, And it is going to be, I believe, a Redlands substitution. No substitutions here. But yes, Texas Roadhouse is helping us with the fundraiser. You just would have to show the flyers that were posted on Instagram and X in order for the 10% donation to be applied. You could do dine-in or takeout, and considering how late it is at night, I'm assuming a takeout would be probably the best case scenario. Goal kick here for Redlands here. They take a tad bit of time here. We will most likely be getting another water break at the 75th minute mark. However, it does feel quite nice outside. It's a little bit cooler than we have been experiencing in the valley as of late. And it's gonna be Redlands on the ball here. It's a decent chance. Mason Ward on the ball, looking to beat Kamara. Kamara gets a leg to it and forces a corner. The referee is calling someone over. And it looks like, is that a substitution being made? What's going on? I believe Serrano's having...
He's the one who hit his head on the ground when they went for the header.
Serrano being treated for possible concussion here. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. Ball's going to be played by Fitzgerald, and it's going to be cleared out towards Serrano. And that ball's still going to be in play for the time being. It still rolls. It finally goes out. It's going to be a Redlands throw. Serrano still being checked. And it looks like he's going to be back in. Still no substitutions made here at the 58-minute mark. But now a long ball possibility here. And a foul here. Looks like it could be another booking here. It is. I believe it was for contact to the head with the arm. And considering the game of charades that I am playing with the referee, that looks like it is the case. It is the second yellow card given to a Redlands player today. And Parizan, who will take this free kick. Hardy now. Arsenal will have the throw here. It was another attempted attack that was spoiled. Redlands on the ball now. Gonna go to the left back. Elgersma. Elgersma still there for now. Now it will be passed across the field. It's a nice switch. Now possibility for a counter here. Still with Redlands. It's Hebron. He scored the lone goal for Redlands in Tucson. He's looking to try and set up what could be the lone goal for Redlands here, but another handball call will force that play to end prematurely. free kick for Arizona Arsenal. Plays Hardy on the ball now. Martinez. A little bit of a 1-2 between Ortiz and Martinez, and it comes back to him. Martinez trying to look for someone in the middle there. It was Luke Schaefer, but he can't be found. Now a possible counterattack. Redlands will take their time, however. They expect another long ball here. It might be from Pregame. Except Pregame is going to opt to play that short. Ball gets put out. It's going to be another Redlands throw in front of the support section that Redlands have grown here. Probably, I said this earlier in the first half, they're probably the most well-supported side of the teams that come over here, including FC Tucson, who are our cross-state rivals, or in-state rivals, rather. Now chances here. That chance might be thwarted here. And it finally will be. No foul given. And now a possibility for a counter, but it's good play on defense from Redlands to prevent it. Michael Huss looking to keep that ball in, but he was unsuccessful. Keep that ball with Arsenal, but he was unsuccessful. Redlands again with possession. It's been slow, methodical attacks from both sides here. And they've been somewhat mixed results, but until now, here's a chance at a shot. It's a good save by DP, and it's going to be, actually, no, it wasn't even touched by him. It just went over the bar. It's a goal kick. It's another squandered chance for both sides here, and that may have been the best chance of the game, barring the offside call late in the first half, or at the 30-minute mark, rather, that withdrew the lone Redlands goal route. Still 0-0 here. And Redlands were looking for an off-ball foul. They don't get it. Might be a little bit of play by Arsenal to maybe try and tempt someone on Redlands into a mistake. But now a chance here for Arsenal after the shot, but it's another good bit of defense here. That's been the story of the game so far. Good defense, a bend not break sort of philosophy from both teams. And here's one. And here is Carter Boucher. Kamara, a little bit of pushing and shoving, and it's going to be a foul by Kamara. It's going to be a free kick. And that isn't the greatest ball in the world, but it's a good effort from the Redlands midfielder, Eldersma, to keep the ball with Redlands, but not the greatest pass in the world, and Christian Ortiz will get that at his feet again. I was going to find Lucas White. White will find Martinez. Martinez now pass it around, and it will eventually find Ortiz. Ortiz. Kamara. Kamara, no! And another missed opportunity for Arsenal. It's been the story of the game so far. And now a chance. Another chance by Arsenal that wasn't converted here. It was a good chance, great chance rather, for Kamara, but he just put it over the bar. Now,
You guys get it.
And uh-oh. And now a chance here for Arsenal. It's Michael Huss. He's got one man to beat. He can't beat him at the moment, and the ball's going to go out of play. It's out of play. It's going to be a Arsenal throw. And the cross well too high. It's another wasted chance for Arsenal, and it's another goal kick for Redlands.
Let's go! Let's pace it up! Pace it up, Redlands! Let's go! Pace it up! Let's go! Get it on the field! Let's go!
Redlands support section begging for another attack here. And that's probably just something that both teams would want. It's just there's been so many attacks in this game, just no fruit being grown by either, no fruit being born by either side. And here comes another possible chance here, and that's a great pass by Michael Huss and Luke Schaefer on the ball. It's an attempted cross here, and it's going to be a corner off the deflection off a Redlands defender. Low cross in here, and it's going to be out of play. Or not out of play, it's going to be rather played back. It's going to be Martinez. Plays it. Now, Ortiz. Cross coming in here. No one on the end of it. It's going to be out of play, and not out of play. It's going to be out of the box of Redlands, and Arsenal will commit the foul. And there was a substitute. It looks like the first substitute will be taken by Redlands. Mike. Free kick to be taken by Redlands. It's going to be to the substitute Mosier. Mosier finds Kovalek. Kovalek, middle of the field now. Chances here, it's Castro. Castro, middle of the field now. Are they going to take a long shot here? It does look tempting. The shot will be made. It's deflected off an Arsenal player. And still with Redlands, however. Until now, Serrano gets it back. Martinez, not the greatest touch in the world. Kovalek. And the captain for Redlands forces the corner.
Hey, let's get in here now! Let's get one right now! Let's go! Right now! Come on, Redlands! Let's go! Hey, Moses on it! Let's go! Come on, guys!
Crosses another low one, and it's one that will not get past the Arsenal defense. But it's still on the feet of Redlands. And now another opportunity here for a cross. Another low cross. It's going to be deflected around. And that's a good chance for a counter here for Arsenal if they could find it. What the heck? Is that a shin guard? That is a shin guard. Well, someone's shin might be turned into a bloody mess in a little bit. Good play on defense from Redlands. Kamara, he's on the ball now. And White is fouled, and this is a really good chance. Ref, there's a referee. There's a shin guard on the field. I hope he knows that, but who knows? Maybe that shin guard will play an important part later in the match. We'll have a red card on the shin guard in about 20 minutes' time. But until then, it's going to be a free kick. Standing over it is Joshua Martinez.
What?
There's a shin
Shin
guard.
guard. Oh, yeah.
Dude, put it in the... Okay.
They in or out?
Do they have pockets on their uniforms? Okay. The goalkeeper Partisan picked up the shin guard, but was told to put it straight back down. Martinez, he's on the ball here. That's going to go directly off the back of one of the members of the wall. He's feeling it. That definitely looked like it's smart, but it was worth it after all. Ball's going to go out of play. Now still a chance here. Still on the feet of Arsenal here, but it's really good defense again.
There we go.
Ball's going to be forced out. Kamara, that's a great tackle by the left back of Arsenal, but he can't keep the ball at his feet. And now it's a chance for a counter-attack with that ball. That might be another reel. All right, that's going to be another reel card. It's going to be the first one actually assessed to Arsenal. It's Eduardo Serrano. I don't know if it's just me, but it's starting to become one of those things where maybe they're targeting the captain Kovac, probably trying to bait him into possibly a second yellow. And the cross is going to be put in, but again, Arsenal force it out. It's another throw-in. Now another chance here for Redlands. This could be their best chance of the match, but no. It's going to be cleared out. Now a possibility for Arsenal to get a good chance here if Huss was able to win that ball, but it's good play by the Redlands defender. Now, chance here for a cross. It's going to be forced out by Kamara. That was good defense there, and it's going to be a corner. It smells like vanilla out here. It's going to be a left footer to take this in-swing corner for Redlands FC. It's another low cross, and it's another good clearance, but it's still with Redlands. It's going to be Moser. Ball's going to be forced out. Flores is going to have to play this ball. He's the last guy there, and he will play it. Takes his time a little bit, and now he's going to play this up. That's really high up the field. Will it get to Moser in time? It will, but it's going to be a good save by Parizan. Blaze Hardy, that was a little bit of a long throw, but he's able to get to it. Now Hardy will look for Schaefer and finds him, but now another ball taken away. Now another long ball. Arsenal are appealing for offside. They do not get it. Now a chance for a cross. But instead it's going to be played back towards the middle of the field. And a trio of Arsenal subs shortly coming on. That ball just hit off an Arsenal player head, but it's a good bit of goaltending here. It's going to be looks like a triple substitution for Arsenal, which will be made shortly after the dead ball, or the next dead ball rather. Blaze Hardy on the ball here. Hardy, White, lost it. Redlands have it. Redlands still have it. Ward. Ah! Arsenal ball here, and we nearly just lost some equipment. It's going to be a triple substitution here. It's going to be Zambrano in for Kamara, Backlund's going to be in for Boucher, and Jowett will be in for Martinez. But first, a water break, as we are at the 75th minute. Another series of chances here. Still no fruit to be shown by either side. We are into our second and final water break of the game. Your score still 0-0. 36 for 16, and 17 for 21.
Maybe you work harder, but it's like, all right, let me go ahead and get this. Smoking motivation. I had a couple of those, like, oh, it's too hot out here. Wrap this up. But this year, it's one of my best albums. I literally thinking promised my mom. I worked so hard. That makes me feel that I'd be playing with but like, we'll play it yeah. No, I'm good.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I know. This is their home field court.
As well. A triple substitute also for Redlands FC to report about. It's going to be Enzo Maurice in for Troy Elgersma. It is also Tim Schleiman who comes in for Christian Secha, and Jared Barajas in for Mason Ward. Triple substitution for both sides, 76 minutes. Just maybe some fresh legs might be needed in order to get a goal in this contest. Throw in here to be taken by one of the subs, Zambrano. And ball's out of play, out of bounds. It's going to be Red Bull's ball. Now a possibility here for Redlands again. Redlands have had a majority of the chances here in the second half, and they will have another one.
There you go. The goal is one or the other.
In swinging corner here for Redlands, and the Redlands support is starting to grow louder. It's a header here, and now cleared out. Ball didn't even make it to Keybrom. Cross now comes in, and that's another great chance, and it's another miss. And Portis knew it. It was a fantastic chance. He was basically one-on-one with the keeper. Just kept a calm head there. It could have been the first goal of the game. But now a possibility, there's a foul there. Committed by Juan Carlos Rodriguez. And looks like there might be an injury on the field. Now he's gonna get up. We're nearing the 80th minute now. Still nothing on the score sheet here. That might change at this moment in time. Everybody again. And Redlands will get that ball back. And they're going to look to clear that out, and they will. And now a possibility for a counter, but the ball's out of play. It's been an even contest right now between these two here. Ball's going out of play. And it's going to be Redlands' throw. Another foul. Another free kick, and now Redlands will look to... They were looking to take it quickly. Refs calls for time, and the Redlands coach is not too pleased. Free kick to be taken. Now, maybe a chance for another cross here. Instead, it's going to be a fantastic pass, but it just can't be collected by Redlands, and now Arsenal again on the counter. Michael Huss now trying to keep it in, does. Schaefer needs to run after it, but he doesn't quite have enough gas, and it's going to be out of play. Arsenal throw. Redlands on the ball here. There could be another chance forthcoming. 2 substitutions coming on shortly for Arsenal following the next dead ball. And considering the lack of gas, that's a great nutmeg on by Redlands. And now an opportunity here, but it's another good bit of defense, but not the greatest pass in the world. Zambrano's going to need to clear that out, and does. And it's still with Redlands. 82 minutes now. Cross comes in, another good deflection, ball still in, looking for another cross. Cross doesn't come in quite yet, now it's going to be passed back, and now a long ball can be played from that position. Now it's going to be an attempt at a shot, and it's straight at the keeper, who will kick that ball. That is really far. That actually will end up in Flores' arms. And there was a little quick game of pong between the two keepers, and now it's going to be Redlands' ball again. Those last-minute substitutions that will be made, will they be crucial in Arsenal's bid to win this ball game here? We have reached the 83rd minute. Still nothing on the score sheet yet for either side. But that might change here. Another opportunity for Redlands, and it's another great opportunity, in fact. Looking to cut inside, crossed in, and that's a little bit of an overrun from Redlands, and it's another substitution. 2 subs coming on now. It's going to be Caden Cameron and Brian Asaji coming in for Michael Huss and Luke Schaefer. As you can see, those are the 2 strikers that have been playing the biggest part here. They're being subbed off, and fresh new legs will be given here in the numbers 9 and 10, Asaji and Harris. Let's see if those fresh legs can make any difference here. Asaji running onto the field like it's the last thing he'll ever do in his life. He's dying to get that goal. We'll see if he can get it.
Noah!
Serrano, good bit of defense, but now it's going to be with Redlands. Redlands here on the attack. Cross in, another foiled chance. For now, it's now with Arsenal firmly. Now a chance here for Caden Cameron. But that chance is now gone. Redlands again on the attack. And they've been having the majority of the chances here, but Arsenal have been holding firm. It's been a bend, don't break sort of thing, and possibly getting it on the counterattack. It's Fitzgerald now, back to Cameron. Now play towards the middle, another bit of high pressing here. Asaji looking to be on the end of it, and Redlands will get the ball back. It's a push in the back, it's foul. And looks like another sub coming on. Again, it's going to be Arsenal. It looks like the lone person with the yellow card, Eduardo Serrano, comes off. And to replace him,
Jacob Harris.
it looks like, yes, Jacob Harris. Jacob Harris and Caden Cameron both got booked in our last game in that 9 yellow card affair. Now, Redlands again. Decent chance for a shot here. It will be taken, and it's going to be over the bar. There has been barely any stoppage here. We might get that 2-minute water break being the lone stoppage time mark again. Maybe a tad bit more due to the substitutions. Could add at least a minute. 2 or 3 minutes is my guess. But we will find that out shortly. The keeper clears that. And it's still possible here for Arsenal. But it's good play on defense to attempt the clear. Fitzgerald will find Zambrano. Zambrano now has a decent chance for a cross here. He's going to try and cut outside. And still keeps it in, but he can't keep it at his own feet. And it's going to be taken away here. It's going to be Redlands' ball again. Already show it. It's another foul.
Clarify server identity. Just go cancel.
What are the 2 options?
Detailed or cancel.
Yeah.
What, isn't it the dismiss or cancel? Okay.
There's no dismiss. It says details.
Okay. And now Redlands again on the attack. Ball's going to be put out of play, however. It looks like, is it a throw in here? Yes, it is a throw. And 2 Redlands substitutions coming on. Looks like I see Castro, and it looks like I believe that's Diego Ramirez coming off. As we will see 2 new players in Andrew Taylor and we'll figure out who that is in a second. But right now it's still Redlands' ball, and that's going to be a long ball. It's not to anyone particular, but Ortiz will have to play it back to the keeper, who's going to have to play this back to Ortiz. Ortiz, White. They're just playing it back at this point. It's back to White. You're going to need to just get this out at this point. And they do. It's still in there. It's still in Arsenal territory, and the high pressing has been showing. It is Jowett. Tried to look for either Zambrano or Cameron, but neither were found. And now it's another opportunity for Redlands, but another bad pass. And now a chance here for Jacob Fitzgerald to maybe get a ball in, but it's another bad pass, and it's going to be Redlands' ball again. We're close to the end here, and you can tell by the chaotic nature of this game in these latter stages. Christian Ortiz looking for Cameron, but Cameron takes too heavy of a touch. Flores now. Flores finds Rodriguez. Long looping ball to Andrew Taylor, and Taylor is found. It is the captain, Kovacek, who shoots, and another great save. But it's still on for Redlands here. The job isn't done yet for the time being. Again, it's Kovac. Another chance for a cross. A little too long. And it will find Noah Lopez. Lopez now, and now Arsenal, they're on the ball for a little bit, and now DP's got to make the grab, and he does. 30 seconds left in the 90, and expect 2 or 3 minutes of added time. We are 15 seconds away from those 90 minutes being up, and now a chance for Asaji onside. He is onside. Caden Cameron, he's taken down in the box. No call. And now still... Kovac, another good save by TP. Kovac trying to appeal for a penalty, and he doesn't get it. Here's Zambrano now. We're at the 90th minute. We're still looking to see how much added time there is. Fitzgerald will look to cross this in. Instead, he's going to play it to Zambrano. Zambrano, he's going to have to try and pass that in. It's going to go over the head, off the bar, and it's a corner.
Player down, player down, player down.
But first, they got to call for...
down.
There's an injury there. And the physician has to come out shortly.
He's getting up.
Kovac will eventually get up. It was a little bit of a stinger. In this heat, any sort of stinger is going to hurt that much more. It's similar to cold weather.
Let's go, Arsenal!
And it is
Ethan, right?
still on.
Ethan, player. Ethan, you good?
Kovac will slowly go towards that ball. He's got to have a little bit of energy left. He's one of the highest energy players on the field. Ball's going to come in now. It's another failed corner attempt for Arsenal. There is 2 minutes of added time. This could be the last attack of the game. It is not at the moment. Fitzgerald now. Arsenal looking to get a chance in. Fitzgerald. Still Fitzgerald. Cameron crossed in. Too high. But it's in there for Zambrano. Zambrano is going to look to cross this in now. Asaji can't keep it in, and now it's a chance for a Redlands counter.
Come on!
While it's long, it's a 3-on-2 opportunity, but Hardy is able to get to it first. And now it's Fitzgerald. 10 seconds left in the additional time. Will Arsenal be given one more counterattack? It's Lucas White. Still White. Lucas White can't beat him. And that is it. It's a goalless draw between these two sides, and I don't think either side is happy about it, but considering the amount of chances and the lack of goals, you just feel that both sides will be kicking themselves. A series of great chances for both sides, a series of great saves for both. It will finish 0-0, and both teams will still be out of those two playoff spots, even with the ASMG game. But there's still time left in the season. We're just a little over halfway now in the race for the USL2 playoffs. Final score here at Arizona Athletic Grounds: Arsenal 0, Redlands 0. I will see you at Texas Roadhouse, and we will see you on Saturday as the UPSL team plays in the Arizona Division Championship. Until then, this is Joshua Buttrick signing out.